There are moments in life when memories come alive with a gentle insistence, as if the past is whispering to our hearts. Today is one of those days. I find myself surrounded by images of my parents, faces soft with love and eyes filled with a strength I didn't fully understand as a child. It's as though the Spirit has brought them back to me, allowing me to see not just who they were, but all they sacrificed, all they endured, so that I could walk this path. Today, the gentle, loving faces of my parents keep appearing in my mind, bringing a flood of cherished memories. The Spirit has reminded me of the love they poured into my life, the sacrifices they made, and all they endured for me. Being a parent myself, experiencing the journey of raising my own children, I've come to understand the depth of their love and the weight of their sacrifices. The years of nurturing, guiding, and self-giving they invested in our family make so much sense to me now. I see the hardships they must have faced, working tirelessly to provide for us, shaping our lives, and giving us a foundation to stand on. Looking back, I see where my younger self, full of energy, mistakes, and misunderstandings, caused my parents hurt. In my teenage years and early adulthood, I sometimes blamed them for the difficulties I faced. In my youthful ignorance, I focused on their flaws, overlooking the countless gifts of love and sacrifice they had freely given. I regret taking their love and care for granted, misunderstanding their actions, and failing to see the depths of their devotion. Now, I see how much I was like the prodigal son, expecting and taking without fully understanding or appreciating. So, to my beloved dad and mum, I am deeply sorry for any pain I caused. I want you to know that I finally understand. I see your sacrifices, and my heart overflows with gratitude. Without your unwavering love and all that you did, I wouldn't be here today, able to enjoy the blessings of this life and to pass on the love you showed me to my own family. I hope that the life I am living now, the good I strive to do each day, brings you a sense of comfort, joy, and peace. My journey as a parent has taught me many of the lessons you knew all along, and I am forever grateful for the wisdom you both shared with me. Raising my own family has only strengthened my commitment to be as present, loving, and dedicated as possible. From the beginning, my wife and I made a firm decision to prioritize our family and create a stable, nurturing environment for our children. This decision was shaped by the struggles we both endured in our own childhoods, growing up in environments marked by instability and hardship. I was especially affected by the experiences of my half-siblings, who were raised separately from us due to my parents' previous relationships. Seeing their struggles to find belonging and acceptance left a lasting mark on me. I vowed early on that if I had a family, I would do everything I could to ensure my children felt secure and loved, that they would never feel abandoned. To honor this commitment, my wife and I gave up many social and personal pursuits to be there for our children. We limited our social lives, choosing to spend as much time as possible together as a family. We avoided babysitters whenever possible, and we even slept together on a single mattress on the floor for years until our move to Aotearoa, New Zealand in 2016. Only then, as we settled in our new home, did our children begin to have separate rooms. These sacrifices were choices we made willingly, and they strengthened the bonds within our family. Moving to Aotearoa, New Zealand was, in many ways, a blessing in disguise. Over the past 8 years in this beautiful country, I've met many elderly people through my church ministry and community work. Listening to their stories, I've seen how many live alone, with family far away or visiting only occasionally. I've witnessed the loneliness they face, often relegated to retirement villages or isolated in their homes, waiting for a rare holiday visit from their children. Year after year, it pains me to see so many elderly parents left without consistent care or companionship, their children caught up in their own lives and families elsewhere. I often only see these elderly individuals' families on Christmas or other holidays, a brief time of connection before they are left alone again. Each time I sit with an elderly parent, listening to their stories and struggles, my heart breaks as I'm reminded of my parents' love and sacrifices. I see reflections of my own shortcomings, the missed opportunities to support and care for them as they grew older. My father passed 8 years ago, and I often wish he were still here so I could make up for the lost time and care for him as he cared for me. My mother, still in Tonga, is often in my thoughts and prayers, and I do what I can from afar. I hope and pray that the Spirit will provide so that I can see her more often and be present for her needs while she is still with us. God knows how deeply I want to do more, though my situation limits me in many ways. I share this part of my story in the hope that it may inspire those whose parents are still alive to provide for them and meet their needs while they can. Our parents are human, like us, and they made mistakes. But they were the ones chosen by our Creator to bring us into this world. In God's wisdom, God chose them to be our parents, and in their humanity, they gave us life. We can either be bound by past grievances or choose a new beginning, honoring our parents through love and forgiveness. As Jesus said, when we do these things, we are doing them for Him. True understanding and redemption begin with love and forgiveness, of our parents, of ourselves, of past, present, and future hurts. In the end, only 2 things remain in our hearts as we take our last breath: love and forgiveness. In the quiet of these reflections, I feel the presence of my parents' spirits guiding me, their love transcending time and distance. I sense their voices reminding me that love is never wasted, that every act of kindness, sacrifice, and forgiveness is woven into the fabric of our lives and the lives of those who come after us. This journey of understanding and redemption has taught me that our purpose is not just to receive but to give, to honor the past by creating a future that holds onto the values of faith, love, and connection.